Hey there, Marvel enthusiast! Today, we're diving deep into the world of Marvel superheroes' power. Have you ever daydreamed about swinging between skyscrapers like Spider-Man or soaring through the sky like Iron Man? Buckle up, because we're about to crack the science behind Marvel's mind-blowing superpowers. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let me ask you a question. How often have you sat in the movie theater, eyes wide open, as Thor summoned lightning, or Black Widow pulled off those gravity-defying stunts? I know you have. Today, we're putting on our science caps to explore the burning question: just how realistic are these superpowers? From the incredible strength of the Hulk to the genius intellect of Tony Stark, Marvel has given us a universe filled with awe-inspiring abilities. But could any of these powers exist in the real world? Stick around, because we're about to separate the science fiction from the science fact. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we jump into the lab, make sure you hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things superhero science. The science of Marvel superpowers. Not every superpower can be explained by our everyday science, but some surprisingly align with the laws of the real world. You're watching a Marvel movie and you witness your favorite hero doing something extraordinary. Some of these abilities can be rationalized using real-world science. Let's take a look at a few examples. Enhanced strength, stamina, and intelligence are among the most common superpowers in the Marvel Universe. While some heroes derive their strength from mystical sources, others, like Captain America, owe their prowess to a more scientific explanation: super serums and genetic enhancements. Take Captain America for instance. His enhanced strength and agility are a result of the super soldier serum. While we're not chugging serums in real life, genetic modifications and enhancing human abilities are active research areas. It's not just physical abilities. Intelligence plays a significant role too. Characters like Tony Stark, the genius behind Iron Man, showcases impressive intelligence. We may not have AI suits flying around, but using advanced technology to augment our capabilities is very much in the realm of possibility. Superheroes inspire us to push the boundaries of what's possible. As technology advances, who knows what extraordinary feats we might achieve in the future? Ant-Man, the quantum marvel. Let's talk about the superhero who can shrink to the size of an ant, Ant-Man. At first glance, it might seem like a cool party trick. Still, according to quantum physicist Dr. Spiros Mikalakis, Ant-Man's access to the quantum realm might make him the most powerful superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why? Well, the quantum realm is a real-world concept rooted in quantum physics, and it could give Ant-Man the ability to alter the fabric of the universe itself. Imagine changing the shape of space-time. That's a game-changer. Could Ant-Man be stronger than DC's Superman? Quantum physics says it's a possibility. Nightcrawler's quantum leap. Let's teleport over to Nightcrawler from the X-Men franchise. His ability to teleport may seem out of this world, but quantum mechanics might provide the key. Theoretical concepts like quantum entanglement or extracting information from one object to recreate it elsewhere could explain Nightcrawler's teleportation powers. Of course, it would take an incredible amount of energy, but hey, it's the Marvel Universe. Anything is possible. Spider-Man's webbing strength. On to everyone's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire's Spidey, in particular, made headlines when he stopped a speeding train in Spider-Man 2. Physicist Jim Kaklios helped us calculate how strong Spidey's webbing might be by estimating the mass and velocity of the train along with the webbing's diameter. We found that Spider-Man's webbing is roughly 1,000 megapascals, as strong as real-world spider silk. Talk about sticky science. Thor's hammer. Mjolnir's weighty mystery. Let's talk about the mystery of Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. It's about the weight, folks. According to a 1991 Thor trading card, Mjolnir weighs 42.3 pounds. Savine Mathadu, a U.S. Army Research Office program manager, suggests that Mjolnir's density might be lighter than aluminum, thanks to a fictional metal called Uru. But here's the kicker. Uru could be a form of metallic hydrogen found in the cores of plants and stars, making Mjolnir both light and incredibly strong. Mind-blowing, right? Captain America's transformation. Do you remember that iconic moment when Steve Rogers became the super soldier we all know and love? According to Stanford biologist Sebastian Alvarado, it might not be as far-fetched as you think. Alvarado suggests that the super soldier serum could have been a result of genetic manipulation, specifically through a process called epigenetic modification. Real-world scientists know the genes responsible for peak human physical and cognitive abilities. These genes can be turned on or off using genome editing tools, just like a light switch. Now hang on to your shields, because Alvarado draws parallels between Captain America's Vita rays and pharmacotherapy, where light activates photosensitive drug carriers. In simpler terms, those Vita rays might have activated Rogers' genome editing tools, turning him into the superhero we all admire. Spider-Man's wall crawling. Let's swing over to Spider-Man and his incredible ability to crawl up walls. We've seen it countless times, but how does he do it? Well, biomaterials engineer Xu Yang has a fascinating theory. Yang proposes that Spider-Man might use the van der Waals force, similar to how real-world spiders and geckos stick to surfaces. Forget about creating a vacuum like frogs. Spider-Man has microscopic hairs called setae, covered in nano-hairs called spatulae. When these hairs bend, they become adhesive, allowing our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to stick to vertical surfaces. So the next time you see Spidey scaling a skyscraper, remember that it's all about the science of adhesion. Iron Man's tech. Iron Man, Tony Stark himself, a genius billionaire with a suit that seems light years ahead of our time. But guess what? The technology behind Iron Man's suit is not all fiction. Believe it or not, versions of the Iron Man suit have been created in the real world. Many of its features, like advanced exoskeletons, actually exist. The only hiccup? That elusive arc reactor, which in reality would require the power of 3 nuclear power plants. While we may not be soaring through the skies like Iron Man anytime soon, this tech is closer than you think. There you have it, Marvel enthusiasts, the science behind some of your favorite superheroes' powers. From Ant-Man's quantum might to Nightcrawler's teleportation tricks, Spider-Man's web-slinging strength, and the mysterious weight of Thor's hammer. It's a wild ride through the realms of science and fiction. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe to The Gist, and hit that notification bell for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, stay super, Marvel fans!